Hey guys, what's going on? Greenville Gear. Thanks for checking out the channel as always. I've got a different kind of video today, something a little unique from what I normally do, and it is a opening of a 1990 score factory set. I picked a few of these up. When I say a few, I mean like three, online through eBay, and so this is sealed. Just because I thought it would be fun. And so these are big sets. This might be a little longer of a video, but if you're into junk wax and revisiting the junk wax era, stick around. The reason I got these is a couple reasons, maybe a few reasons. One is they're cheap. If you find the right deal. Actually, the prices of junk wax have gone up a little bit, but there she is. And by the way, I love this. They included the baseball card news produced by Score, and then the tips for collecting, and then like a price guide. You know, so you've got some 5 cent, 7 cent, 4 cent cards. So these actually are kind of cool. So I've been keeping these. So I've been getting these. One, they're pretty affordable. Two, it's just fun to go through them. And also I'm getting a bunch of base cards that are fun to mail to folks, and you know, if they like a certain team. But I'm particularly interested in a couple cards, the Bo Jackson number 697, which will be back here somewhere, and the Frank Thomas rookie, and then a few of the others. So it's tough to actually get in here without causing too much trouble. These are the Sport Flicks. I don't know what these are. I don't even remember these. I mean, I do remember these, but I don't remember. Oh yeah, they've got like this weird. It's great. So I'll go through them kind of quickly, but I just thought we'd go through the set. And I think what I'll do is make essentially a few piles. You know, notable cards, players to keep. But I thought the Bo Jackson might see, like the Don Mattingly's nice. So we'll save the Don Mattingly. It might be nice to see if we could find any candidates for slabbing that 697 Bo I always wanted and had, but not in great shape. So I'm gonna mail a few of those off. There's the Barry Bonds. Looks pretty good. And it's fun to just kind of revisit these cards and this era and see what we find. There's Cal Ripken Jr. So I'm just kind of making a little Hall of Famer, or should be Hall of Famer. There's Sandberg, like Lou Whitaker, I don't know, maybe. Oral Hershiser, maybe, I don't know. In terms of the keep. I always liked Roberto Kelly. Okay, there's our first stack down. So let's see what else we got. And they're all color coded, right? So the greens and the reds, kind of fun. There's the big cat. You can tell too when you go back and you handle these old junk wax era, just the card stock is Bobby Alomar. Sheffield, that's what, second year Sheffield? I'm not sure. It does feel, there's a nice Dale Murphy. It does feel kind of just junky, for lack of a better word. This Bip Roberts, shout out to my man, Mike Evans. Big fan of the channel, and I know big Bip Roberts guy, so I'm going to actually set that aside for him. It's actually not true, but we keep joking about Bip Roberts, and so now he's just been a kind of inside joke for us. I'm actually going to set aside some of these Expos cards. Sometimes I've had some people get pack stacks from me, and they're like, hey, I like old Expos cards, so that would be kind of fun. I'm going to set some of those aside as I get through these. All right, there's the second one. And it's kind of fun. We're building the anticipation. We'll see what the bow looks like in the back, so you'll have to stick around. So Or you could just fast forward. That's okay too. There's some nice looking bogs, but why would you want to fast forward when you'd miss out on looking at these great cards? Look at that. Nice and looking Nolan Ryan. I actually like the design of this Spike Owen. Otis Nixon, Kevin Gross. I like the design of these cards. I think they're kind of cool. Nice Tony Gwynn. I gotta go a little faster here. There's the Hawk. Crime Dog. I loved this guy. Rob Dibble just came in and threw, like, you know, at 3 hitters and like 107 miles an hour. There's Bo. Nice card, Craig Biggio. Carlton Fisk. Ozzie Smith. I don't think it would be worth, you know, going through too many of these and looking for slab candidates. I don't think the valuable cards are really to be had in this set, but Lou Clark will set aside. Nice Clemens, like, you know, that's a nice looking card. I don't know that there's much market for these. Again, they're just so mass produced. I love Eckersley. Dwight Gooden, nice looking. Joe Carter. Please don't send me any flaming comments and say, hey, wait a minute, you did not put Joe Carter in your keep pile. I'm going to go back through these like that. Tom Glavine's nice. You know, I can't believe, Greenfield Gear, you have insulted Lee Mazzilli and did not set him aside as a keeper. So I might give the extras of these to the neighbor kids or something like that. They're kind of getting into collecting, which is cool. So I think I'll do that. And then the other nice thing is, these are big boxes, right? They're like 800 count boxes, so I can use them for kind of my other set building, which is kind of fun. Harold Baines. I don't know. I guess I'll set him aside. All right, we're like kind of halfway through. If you just listen to that sound, Greg Jeffries, like, you can just tell this stock is not great. There's a couple more Expos cards. Somebody's going to get a stack of 90 score Expos from me. As I realized when somebody wrote me that, I didn't have that many Expos laying around. So that's that. All right, I'll stop talking about the Expos. These are actually hard to flip through too. Kind of sticky. Straw. Eric Davis is a nice. George Brett. I think my wife's favorite player, Steve Sachs. Better set that one aside. Wally Joyner, what a cool card. Bobby Bonilla, the only guy in Major League Baseball getting paid right now. What is he, the highest paid player in baseball? I saw that on Twitter. I thought that was kind of funny. Keith Hernandez, the second spitter. We all remember that controversy. Seinfeld. Let's see here. What else we get? Okay, now we're getting, I actually like this design too, the 1990 rookie. See, there's the Larry Walker. That's a really nice one, actually. John Olerud, Washington State University, go Cougs. Kevin Moss, remember there's the Dion. I love Dion. So I'll set that aside. Somebody was sending me some stuff. Maybe it was Blake K. There's the Bo All-Star game. Remember he led off the game with the home run? So we'll set that one aside. You know, like, who do you PC? And I had to think about it. Juan Gonzalez, rookie. It's kind of nice. And one of the people I kind of PC is Deion Sanders, I think. I really like Deion. I have a weird, eclectic kind of PC. And there's a nice Griffey. Dave Justice. Sammy Sosa, we'll set that aside. All right, we're almost there here. See, it's been a long time probably for some of you that you have gone through a 1990 score set, so it's kind of fun to do. There's a Kurt Schilling rookie, I guess. We'll set that aside. So we're getting there. Ken Griffey Sr. Smoltz, Canseco. Rob Deere always had a ton of home runs and had about a 197 batting average. Nice Randy Johnson. Ricky Henderson. There's the McGuire. Puckett. I mean, the set is loaded, right? It is loaded with interesting stars and players of the era. There's Greg Maddux, nice card. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these, but keep them, I guess. Give some to the neighbor kids. Okay, now we're getting real close to the kind of final group. There'll be a few more rookies, and then they've got those Hall of Fame cards, or I can't remember what they're called. Yeah, so there's 697. Actually looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's a little dusty, but there it is. I'm not crazy about maybe one of the corners, but I'll take a look at that a little closer. Nolan Ryan, that's a nice card. Boggs, 89 highlight. We'll keep that one. Some A's cards, Candlestick. Oh yeah, these are the cards here. What do they call these? Dream Team. Oh yeah, that's right. Dream Team. Mitch Williams, Bobby Thigpen. But I like a few of these. You know, the Sandberg, Puckett. There's the Bo. Bo looks good. Ricky Anderson, Tony Gwynn. Cool. And then the Frank Thomas should be in here too. Will Clark, Wade Boggs, Mo Vaughn. Kind of a cool card. I don't know if you guys saw that. Sorry about that. Always liked Mo. Chuck Knobloch. It's pretty nice. First round draft pick. And there's Frank. We'll see how this centering is. And it looks okay right to left. Top to bottom looks pretty good. But yeah, just slightly off, I think, on the... So I think that's it. There it was, the 1990 score collector set. You saw all 704 cards. Thanks for sticking around. I'm going to kind of sort through these and look and see what looks nice. But that was a lot of fun. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.